Shane Simmons coming at you from Cleveland, and I'm not talking about Ohio, I'm not talking about Tennessee, I'm talking about Virginia, Russell County. Take a little tour of this town. It was once a booming town at the turn of the 20th century. It was a railroad stop, and it's right along the Clinch River, so it was a port for some things to get shipped out by river here too, so had a lot of activity going on. Then of course 4 lanes and different types of transportation took a lot of the need for this town away, and population dropped, and it was pretty hard hit. Last time I came here, it was in a lot worse shape than it is now, so looks like some people have gotten together and trying to make something happen and revitalize it, which I'm always impressed by. And I'll take a look around and show you some of that, and give you a little taste of what this Cleveland is, or as I like to call it, the real Cleveland. And hopefully we'll check it out here in just a second. We might see this again a couple of different times, but I really like this hotel right up here on the right. Really eye-catching, and I hope they could fix that up into something. That would be wonderful if they can, because you can tell by looking at just the structures, it's got a lot of character about it. Very interesting. And there is the Cleveland Town Hall, which I'm almost positive at one time was a bank. Just about bet my life on it. And then we've got the car wash one down there, and then I'll show you this outdoor center. I really like the art they have going on here. That's really neat. I love when towns do this kind of thing. You can take an old building and put some color to it and add some artistry, and really spruces the place up and shows you that somebody cares about it. At least in my opinion, I really like it. I know, some of these larger towns and cities don't like that kind of stuff as much, but I love it, and so I hope more towns get into that and let somebody show off their talent. Gives people a little flavor of what the town is like. So we'll get on the road here and take a look around, but I want to give you a little kickoff there. And not a lot to see here, so while this may be redundant, may see the same thing 10 times, but hey, you'll know what Cleveland's about by the time we're done today. Doing some road work around here. All kinds of things for improvements. I like some of these older houses. One up here on the right, it's in pretty bad shape, but you can tell it was glorious in its day. We've got the Cleveland Baptist Church, the post office. So I'm going to take a turn here, and show you a little bit more about what's going on in this little town. Got a really nice volunteer fire department, brand spanking new just about, so somebody's spending money on this little place. I'm glad to see it, really happy to see it. Head down here. Let's see another shot of that house on the hill. Beautiful place. Terrific haunted house right now, but I'm sure it's not probably up to code for that. And straight ahead there, you'll see all the woodwork that's going on. They're building a hiking trail down through here, making it a town park. So all this is very new developments, as you can tell. They're even planting grass. Yeah, you can see my dirty windshield. So help me God, Ed, if you comment on this, I'm gonna... No, I'm just kidding. I tried again. We'll take another look here, and I'll head down to Carbo. Give you a shot of that here in just a minute. Let you see what that's about. There's got a little power plant down there. Just down the road a piece from Cleveland is Carbo, Virginia. And it is in the middle of the boonies. I wanted to show you because there's a power plant. I don't know what that green thing is bouncing around on the screen. Some kind of ghost or something in here with us. Maybe it's ready kilowatt in here or something. I don't know. Anyway, you can see you head to the smokestacks coming out of the power plant. This thing's a pretty good sized plant and fairly new. Appalachian Power owns it now. I'm going to turn down in here and probably get ran off like usually happens. This is the kind of guy I am. And it's conveniently located on Power Plant Road. I could say it's in Carbo, Virginia, which is not too far from, it's about 2 or 3 miles down from Cleveland. not much else around here. There's a power plant. I don't, precious few houses or anything else to see. So I'll get up here and turn around and give you a shot of that. So there's the power plant in all its glory. It was so weird the last time I was here. You're out of cell phone service, but as soon as I came back, a friend of mine had got in my DMs and asked me about people living under power lines, if that had some kind of effect on them and made them crazy. I guess I could have put a word in that better, but I'd never heard that before, and I was wanting to see if that's a thing or if she was just making that up. If any of y'all have heard of that, please let me know. I'd like to get the scoop on why or how that would be. There's some trains over here, some coal trains. It's kind of neat out. I mean, you're really out in the boonies out this way. There's no man's land. So Russell County, a little bit outside of Lebanon, probably about a 10 or 15, probably 15-minute drive is more accurate. A little windy road. Really pretty drive out through here. I thought I'd get you a little shot. It's a pretty big railroad station up here too, so hop up here on this bridge and then I'll cut it off. Let's slow it down, hopefully be able to see that over there. So there, ladies and gentlemen, is the carbo shop and where the railroad comes through here. Now you can say you've seen Carbo, Virginia. I'm here at the boat launch at Cleveland on the Clinch in Cleveland, Virginia. Take a look at that. Very pretty little place right here, very scenic. I didn't think it, but Cleveland was once a pretty big hub. Farmers, coal companies, lumber yards, all kinds of stuff sent their products down through here. And they shipped things out by train and also by river. So at one time Cleveland was a pretty hopping place, and obviously it's dropped off a little bit since then, or a lot of bit, however you want to look at it. But I'm amazed at how much they've really got going on, considering what a tiny little place this is. It's got, they're really trying to revitalize, which I respect that. You'll see here shortly they're putting in a walking path and that type of thing. Alrighty, we're heading into the town part of Cleveland. If you look to the left here, across the bridge, see a little bit of the downtown area. Riding down into the downtown part, to the left you'll see that part of the revitalization project is all that woodwork through there. Here's the Cleveland Town Hall, outdoor center. I think this used to be, last time I showed that, a really cool pop machine, but it's gone, it looks like. I'll turn down in here, take a look around, see what we got. Really love that little artwork here. Things like that add a lot of character to these towns, and I don't know why more places don't do that. A lot of people get to show their talent, and then it makes the town look a lot more like somebody cares about it. There's a shot again, looking up the hill at the old hotel. As I said, this used to be a stop for the railroad way back at the turn of the 20th century. Of course, the highways and so forth came along, and Cleveland paid a pretty big price for that. The population drop, and just not a lot of action that went on, but there's still a lot of people that live here. Thought I'd park here for a second, let you soak that up. Really like that kind of artwork. Take a real leap of faith and go down Firehouse Lane and assume that either there'll be a firehouse here or there once was one. This is kind of a back street right off the main part of downtown. What do you know? There's a fire department. Sure enough. Really pretty church right here. And that house on the hill's seen better days, but still quite eye-catching. Car wash, and I do believe there's I think the town hall maybe, or it used to be a bank. Almost positive that used to be a bank. Last time I was here, in fact, I think it may have even been remnants of one. Make one last sweep through town. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at Cleveland and Carbo. Appreciate your subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, and all kinds of things like that. What I like about seeing a little town like Cleveland is I really love what you can tell when you drive through here is that somebody, and more than somebody, some people care about this town. They're fighting for it, and it's not going to go gently into that good night, as they say. So I'm glad to see people really putting some money and time and effort into making this place get revitalized again. So I wish them the best of luck, and I'll wrap this video up and call it a day. I've got places to go, people to see, things to do, all kinds of good stuff like that. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.